That countdown tune was really catchy.
It was pretty awesome.
We
We could do a full reaction video.
We could
just for
do
that.
a full reaction video to the StreamYard's countdown 30-second video.
Sounds like a plan. Million views,
So-
easy.
Well, hey everybody, it is Rev Kev here with my son Cameron.
Hello, everybody.
Sicko Cam, I think is your handle on YouTube. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah. How many million views now on your channel?
something like that.
No, seriously, how many views have you got on your channel now?
I think 1.7 million
Really?
Yeah.
1.7 million.
channel-wide. Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
it is pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. Anyway, we are here tonight. I know I wanted to do this on Monday night, so my apologies for bumping it to Wednesday. That's just the way life works sometimes these days. And we just wanted to come on and just say thank you so much to this community who's helped me grow the channel, who have liked and commented and subscribed, and it's really meant the world to me. And we got there. We got there finally to this magic monetization thing that so many people talk about. And honestly, I didn't really think we were ever going to get there,
Yeah,
honestly, but kind of cool that we did. And so Cameron and I, we just wanted to come on. And so here's the reason. So I asked Cameron to be on the channel here tonight. Okay, for a very specific reason. One, because I love hanging out with him. He's a cool kid.
thanks, man. That should be the only reason.
That's the only reason. I think he's really cool, and he keeps me young and keeps me grounded in current pop culture and hip hop, the hip hop scene, because, you really know that's my jam. So I really got to stay up to date on the hip hop scene. But look, I want to show you this. Let me show you something. I'm going to share my screen here. So let's share my screen. I'm going to share this tab with everybody here. Share this here with everybody. So here is a list of my content here on my YouTube channel, and I've got it sorted by number of views. So way back in April 12th, 2019. Remember April 12th, 2019?
No.
When we were excited about Star Wars.
Oh, yes,
still?
yeah, I do remember that. I remember that
Before
part.
The Rise of Skywalker came out and just kind of completely crushed us emotionally, spiritually, and mentally.
It was joy, man. There was joy.
And so we did a live reaction when the video dropped
Yeah.
of The Rise of Skywalker, and I cried. I did. I cried because I was hanging on to so much hope after The Last Jedi that they were going to turn the ship around. And I really, really thought that they were going to. I really thought they were going to turn the ship around.
Yeah.
And so we did this video, and 65,000 views, which is pretty crazy. So that one alone got me the 4,000 watch hours that I needed, but because it refreshes every year, it didn't count.
Yeah.
And then my next video. And so this is a video I did with Cameron.
Hey.
And then my next video is...
This wasn't that long ago.
This wasn't that long ago. This was just at the beginning, not even a month old. So here we did this video where we reviewed Kanye West's new album, Donda.
Yeah.
And so Cameron and I went through that entire album together. The album was like, an hour and 20 minutes long, something like that.
Yeah, about the hour. About hour 20 to hour 40.
Yeah, something like that. And so we went through the whole thing. And then, Cameron is a video editor extraordinaire. He cut it all up. We uploaded it and like 31.5 thousand. And then my next video is another Kanye West reaction where we reacted to the Jesus is King album.
Yeah.
18.5 thousand.
And so Kanye, you gotta release more music. Man,
Kanye, you need to release more music to kind of help my channel out here.
For real.
But all my top 3 videos are with this guy. Or with this guy here. And then
That's
as a channel
funny,
that was predominantly, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Predominantly a Star Wars channel for the longest time. Well, then that one finally comes in at number 4, where I made a video again over 2 years ago, which still to this day gets about 50 to 100 views every week. Yeah. And people still keep commenting on it, where I talk about retconning Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Had fun with the Super Bowl commercial. When Mr. Peanut died, I got a lot of sympathy as a pastor for the death of Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, R.I.P.
And then it goes into another video with Cameron, and another video with Cameron.
What video was that?
The first one was the teaser trailer of the trailer of Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, really?
So the day before the trailer came out, there was this 4-second teaser trailer that we reacted to, which was so stupid.
I don't even remember that.
Exactly, because it was that dumb. Okay. And then we reacted recently again to the Kanye music video,
a
couple weeks ago. And then Jesus King again. And then finally some stuff on my own. So, and so finally got some Star Wars stuff in here. Star Wars Star Wars Legion and things like that. So, man, all my top videos are with this guy here. So, yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. So I figured for the celebration, I got to bring in the young man who helped me get to this level. So appreciate Dreaming Tabitha stopping by. Thanks so much. And Tevya, hey, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. So I love this guy's channel, man. He's always, reviewing. We've got the same taste in comic books, me and this guy. So, oh my goodness. No. Okay, well.
Oh my God.
Man, Jay, that was very, very sweet of you. You did not need to do that, my friend. Thank you so much. I was actually praying for you. Was it yesterday morning or this morning? Watching your videos of your trip to Boston. So I hope you had a safe trip and glad to see you arrived there safe and sound. I hope you have a great time, dude. That was very, very crazy. Super kind of you.
Thank you so much.
I didn't even know how to respond to these.
That's crazy.
So it was funny. So Jay, you're officially my first super chat. And yesterday I got 2 channel members, which again, just kind of blows me away. Setting up membership and already having a couple of people on the first day signed up for it, kind of even before I was ready for it. I'm like, I'm not ready yet. And people already started signing up. Just pulling up their names here. Sorry, I should have had this open to begin with. Tina Bojan, my very first member, came in, and then Omega Conan came in as well. And so, man, just so appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Jay saying it's cold. Boston is cold. It's cold. You picked a bad time to travel because it dropped. The temperature dropped. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit because we do Celsius up here. Yeah. But it was like 10 degrees Celsius today
cold.
Here. It was really, really cold. And just kind of say hi to people popping into the chat. Dawn, hey.
I look cold.
You look cold. See, I'm wearing my T-shirt just to kind of prove that, we Canadians are tough when it comes cold.
I'm not tough. I like a nice hoodie because it's like a big hug. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want a big hug?
There you go. See, there, Jay saying just seeing your face.
Seeing your son's face.
Exactly. Well, that's what I meant. Your face. I was looking at you when I said that. Your face.
This is $50 right here.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's 60s in Boston. Yeah, see, but he's from Florida, so he can't help it. It's cold. I can totally get it. And Stig Kenobi, hey, hope you're well. Congrats on the monetization. Thank you so much. Stig is a great guy too. I love this guy. And again, we probably separated at birth because we have the same interest in comic books and movies and video games and all of that kind of stuff. So. I love following his stuff on Twitter, and I just remembered I still never got that book in the mail for you, Stig. My apologies, I suck. So I need to get that in the mail. It's been sitting there on my desk forever, and I just keep forgetting to get to the post office. So I'm going to do that first thing tomorrow. So my apologies. Yeah, cold. Norway. So what's the temperature in Norway this afternoon? Yeah.
I don't know. Is it cold in Norway?
Hot in Norway? I don't know. Well, isn't that where all the frost giants are from?
I guess.
So if all the frost giants, that's where they're from. Yeah, 92 in Texas. Man, I love Texas. I've been to Texas. I used to go to Texas a lot when I used to be a computer consultant, and I used to go to Dallas and Houston a lot. I always loved those trips. The people were amazing. The food was amazing. The $2 Coronas were amazing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Your dad is one of my heroes.
Yeah, you're very kind.
Make him cry.
Exactly.
And then we'll get 60,000 views.
We'll get 60,000 views by making me ugly cry in a video. So, yeah. Wow.
That's kind. He's one of my heroes, too. Look at this guy.
Very sweet. Wow. Jay's one of my heroes. I tell the story a lot with the work that Jay does with the kids around the world. motivated me to start doing missions trips. And
Oh
so
yeah,
that really
Jay.
drove
I hope
that.
you know he talks like about you in positive light all the time, and how you kind of inspired him in his own stuff that he was doing on here. So
Yeah,
big ups to you.
yeah. Thanks. And so we got
What's
Brittany
up?
Taylor. What's up? Congrats. How's the Rex movie going?
We should do that.
I know. You know what the problem with doing old Captain Rex is now?
Oh, it all ends with the rise of Skywalker.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that. No, that's not it. That's not it. It's the beard. I have to keep growing my beard. And
but who's to say he?
And my beard makes me look old and fat.
I don't know enough about Rex's story because I didn't watch Rebels.
I know.
And
I'm
stuff.
sorry, Steak. It's coming. I'm gonna put it in the mail tomorrow.
Does Rex pass away ever on screen?
No, Rex
so maybe
makes
he
it.
had a goatee at some
Rex
point in the
makes
future?
it all the way to Return of the Jedi because they retconned
because
it.
Yeah.
So there was an old dude with a big old white beard. And Drunk would think it's cold, though. Of course he would. It's just, people from the south, when you come up north here, it's cold. Exactly.
Reason.
Yeah, see, can we not mention that movie? It will eventually come up as we geek out and talk about Star Wars. We got some things that we got to talk about for sure.
A lot of cool stuff going on right now.
But anyway, just to finish that thought. Captain Rex, they retconned Return of the Jedi. There was this old guy in a Rebel Endor uniform with big white beard.
I know about that. So they said he wasn't Rex?
Originally it wasn't because Rex didn't exist when Jedi came out.
Yeah.
And then Dave Filoni kind of dropped that. And,
he said that it was.
It kind of made
I
some
thought
sketches
retcon
and things.
They cut it.
No, retcon means you've changed it.
Oh, okay.
You kind of changed the story. And so there we go. Hey, OG Star Wars, thank you so much. Another one of my favorite channels. I love doing the Star Wars Expanded Universe book reviews with her and talking Star Wars Expanded Universe with her. Super bright. Like, holy smokes, does she know her stuff? If you're not following her channel, it's like she remembers all this stuff and quotes all this stuff and was asking me, put me on the hot seat the other day and asked me questions. I'm just like, I don't remember. I read it once, but man, she knows her stuff.
Meanwhile, all these books behind you.
I know. Well, I just buy them. I haven't read them all yet. So, here we go. See, they retconned the retcon, actually. The old guy isn't Rex now again. Also, they've changed that.
Really?
Oh, my goodness. So they've changed it back. No, Filoni retracted that statement. Rex is not Nick Saint. But they made a reference to it in Star Wars Rebels, that old Rex was there at the Battle of Endor. So if you watch the very last episode of Star Wars Rebels,
well, you know what that means
is narrating.
Yeah.
So
you know what that probably means, though.
What does that probably mean now?
There's a Captain Rex show coming.
Captain Rex.
Because if they're gonna retcon something as silly as that, they're probably doing something to it and moving it forward.
Yeah. Welcome to the Trans Rex. Yeah. Well, you know what? And honestly, when they dropped that, oh my goodness, I'm blanking out on the actor's name. Morrison, who played all the clones, was showing up in Mandalorian. Again, as the guy who cosplays old Captain Rex, it was like, please put old Captain Rex in that show. That's what I was kind of hoping for. So,
you never know, more to come.
Yeah, there you go. See, OG doesn't interview people; she interrogates people. I had a blast. I had so much fun on her channel.
You were what? That was a few nights ago.
Just a few nights ago.
Yeah, you were up late. You were up later than you have been.
Well, because she's like Pacific time, right?
Yeah.
So it was later here in the East Coast.
I knew it to keep you up. You must have been enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, anything that gets me to stay up later than 10 p.m. is a good thing these days. So
that's true.
So anyway, So again, thank you so much, everyone, for being part of the community. It really means the world to me. One of the things that I just started to implement, again, learning, with what YouTube membership can do, is if you haven't seen it already, I'm going to put a link to it here in the chat. So I put a video together kind of describing what I'm going to be doing with YouTube channel membership. As a bunch of you know, I've been studying to become a DDPY fitness instructor. So DDPY Fitness, created by Dami Dallas Page. I've been working on my certification since my 50th birthday on April the 11th. I'm almost done. I'm hoping to get it done by Canadian Thanksgiving, which is in just a couple of weeks. And then I'm offering this. I'm going to be offering this in 2 different ways: online classes and in-person classes. And for the in-person stuff, I'm trying to hope to do this to reach out to seniors, people with mental health problems, and also people in our Canadian military who might be struggling with PTSD and different things like that, and creating opportunities to just exercise together and build community together. So that's one of the ways I'm going to be using this funds to put those things on. And the other thing that I'm planning on doing is our church partners with Compassion Canada in Guatemala. And again, this comes out of stuff that I was inspired by Junk 3PO channel and the work that he does with kids. And so currently our family sponsors 2 kids in Guatemala, 2 young girls. One of them is 4 and the other one is 2. And we want to do more work there. There's amazing projects. COVID has obviously hit really, really hard in these impoverished nations. And so we want to be able to sponsor more kids and maybe get some trips down there and partner with other churches in Guatemala. So that's one of the other things that this is going to do. So if you wanted to check that out and be a part of that, come check it out. You can give that video a watch. So appreciate the members who've already signed up and appreciate you considering that. And let me just see who else is here. Maybe Rex will pop up in the Ahsoka show. Well, we can talk about this. Yeah, so we talk a lot about Star Wars when we drive together in the car, because Cameron is still very, very excited about Star Wars projects, and I know, it's the Rise of Skywalker. it all ends at the Rise of Skywalker. Yes, but it's more than that. It's just, I just don't like what they've been doing with Star Wars. And the Gina Carano firing for me hurt. It bugged me. It really upset me when people who hold viewpoints are fired for their viewpoints, and when their viewpoints that I could potentially hold, it's like, it just really kind of sat bad with me yet. Have you read The Truth of Bakura for the book review yet? I'm halfway through rereading it for the interrogation. I've been so busy at work for the last few weeks, I'm still on chapter 1. So it's beside my bed, and I have to remember now when I go to bed I have to bring my glasses from my computer here so I can read it when I go to bed. So that's the thing. So I am reading it. I will be ready for that. You're not the only one, Rev Kev. Exactly. See? So let's talk about Star Wars for a little bit. We're going to talk, we're going to spend some time today. Let's talk a little bit about Star Wars, because that's what we talk about. And that's Cam and I talk about. Let's talk about a little bit of music, and then we'll just kind of see where this goes. Again, thanks everyone for being here. And so Star Wars. You're excited about Star Wars.
Like, I'm not like over the moon jumping around like parading over Star Wars. And I never
You need to learn some proper Star Wars.
I guess like, I don't know, for a little bit of backstory, or not really, but my favorite film is Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith. Hopefully I don't upset too many people.
No, you know what?
I think that's a popular opinion.
It's a big one. It's between that, Empire usually.
Yeah, I think that's not like that.
Everyone's favorite prequel movie.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at, and the prospect of a Kenobi show on the horizon was sparking up a lot of debate in between you and I.
Yes. Debate. A little bit of debate.
Yeah, a little bit of debate, you could say.
A little bit of passionate debates.
Because I find you get very, very, how can I say this without hurting your feelings?
Yeah, careful. You might want to ride somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll have no way to get there. Yeah. You get very, very particular about details in films. You always have. Always.
Yes, that's the point, isn't it?
For me, the point of the movie is to try and find as much enjoyment as you can.
I agree. That is purpose number 1.
Yeah.
And purpose number 2 is nitpick it to death.
Nitpick it to death. I've always known you as a nitpicker when it comes to cinema.
Yep.
And as much as I respect it, because there's definitely some movies where I like to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of cutting ties with a franchise that.
What? I didn't cut ties.
No,
I found other stuff to do with it.
I know. I'm just saying, like, there is a lot of. Yeah, like for example, they'll say a line where like then it went into the Dark Ages and then there was no Jedi, anything like that.
Yeah.
And just because it says that, you'll be like, oh, they're gonna mess it up by doing a Kenobi show because there's gonna be Jedis and there's gonna be this and there's gonna be that. When we haven't even seen like a trailer for the show yet to even have a clue about what's going on.
Yeah, see, this is the comment right there. See, it's about continuity. It's
continuity? Continuity?
Continuity. I'm French Canadian. I suck at both languages, English and French.
Yeah.
Continuity.
Yeah, but
continuity.
Sure, I get it, but at the same time, it's like.
Well, here's the thing. So
fails you, it doesn't ruin everything else about the film.
So we have the debate on, say, Kenobi, for an example, right? Because for me, nothing should have happened in that period. Kenobi sacrifices everything to just simply be on mission to make sure Luke Skywalker survives.
Yeah.
Make sure Luke Skywalker gets up there and becomes the new hope that the galaxy needs because there is no hope.
Yeah.
Right? So if they do something else, sending Obi-Wan Kenobi on an adventure, having to defeat some, what were those guys called that used to work for Vader? The
Imperial Guard?
No, not the Interceptors, the Inquisitors.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's Obi-Wan fighting a bunch of Inquisitors, all cool stuff. I admit it. It will be cool. It will look cool. For me, it just breaks what Obi-Wan Kenobi did. Right?
Fair.
So that's where we debate this stuff a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, here, we'll go through the comments a little bit because they're stacking up a little.
Yeah.
Read Labyrinth of Evil, then watch RO Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Then read the Vader book and the Kenobi book. Perfect experience. I might take you up on that idea.
They're really good.
If I can get some audio books because I'm a big audio listener type guy.
Yeah.
And then, actually...
Oh, my goodness. Whoops. We got this one here first. So thank you so much, 19K Fox, for the super chat. That is very, very kind of you, my friend. 19K Fox is really into arcade cabinets.
Okay,
and
cool.
So,
we
watch a bunch of his videos. And then I posted on Instagram this week, the one that you and I had attempted to build.
Yeah.
We built it. We got it working.
We did get it working.
But we never finished it.
Yeah, we did.
And then it just took up too much space because we built full scale. It was probably even larger than full scale. It was
was bigger than like a standard arcade.
And it weighed like 300 pounds in wood. So it was so heavy.
Also true. Yeah.
Remember when we tried to move it from upstairs to downstairs?
Pain
because your mom couldn't help moving it because it was just crazy.
I was like 13 years old.
Yeah.
Nitpick it to death. Solid advice.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
But
Thank you very much.
Path for him because this guy will take your word for it.
But see, this is the thing. So you must do this with your buddies too. So you guys go see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So you just went and saw Shang-Chi with a buddy of yours.
Oh, I'm easy. There are 3 answers to a movie. Okay, when I talk movies with you,
right?
My friends do not care enough about movies to have a full conversation about movies.
Right.
Me, it's either it was great, it was mid tier,
right,
or I hated it. It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only 3 reactions that they ever have to a movie. So it's not like I have conversations and conversations about this stuff.
Right.
It's not like we're like, there was one scene where they said that the world was changing, and then the world only changed 99.9% of what they said it was going to change. Like, you will be like, there's 0.1% that the world said it was supposed to change, and it doesn't change!
Okay.
Oh, no!
So
No! The 0.1% of the movie ruins everything. It all ends with the rise of Skywalker. No!
The rise of Skywalker Okay. Now let's rewind here for a second. I feel like I have to defend myself here a little bit against these young whippersnappers here. So when I was your age and we would go to a movie, going to a movie was a celebration. It was an event. It was an event
for certain movies.
For certain movies, but we didn't have 4 Marvel movies coming out a year, 5 Marvel movies. It was like once every 3-4 years you got one of these really big epic movies, right? So it was a big deal when these movies came out, right? So you go see them, and then we'd hit some coffee shop or some pub or something like that afterwards, And then we would just nitpick it and talk about this, and what about that scene, and what about this scene, and what about this, and all of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's how we enjoyed a film, because we had years to discuss it before another film would come out. Whereas now with streaming services and all this stuff, boom, 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 just coming out.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
I just want to see.
Hey, Tim, thank you so much.
I want to see
Appreciate
what Stig Kenobi said. One up. Kenobi is pointless now, though. Anakin wasn't the chosen one. Ray Palpatine was, so him and Anakin are irrelevant now.
See, that's my problem.
Sure, but
that's
also,
the problem.
Why would that want to stop you from seeing some badass Kenobi versus Vader? Imagine them fighting on, like, I always forget the name of the planet.
Tatooine?
Like, no. The volcano planet.
Mustafar?
Imagine seeing fight, but you'll cry about it because they said that they wouldn't do it. But imagine there was like fight scenes again in Vader's castle on Mustafar, which is canon because we saw it in Rogue One.
Sure.
You know how cool that would be?
But you
go, but it's the best.
No, but here's the thing. Yeah, you can't use the car anymore. No, I'm just kidding. but I like that stuff when they stay away from the original characters, stay away from the original story, tell something new, stop trying to intersect it. Like, for example, I don't think you didn't fully play this game, but the VR game that came out of Vader Immortal was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Were you mad that they made a Vader game?
No, the Vader game was amazing because it was a whole standalone story about Darth Vader. It didn't touch on anything else. There was no threat to the Chosen One or any of that storyline. That game was amazing.
So they are allowed to touch Vader, is what you're saying?
Again, oh man.
What if it's entirely based
on...
Did
that game come out before The Rise of Skywalker? I think it did.
Probably. What if it's entirely based on Tatooine?
So if the Kenobi show is based on it,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's.
You know what I really want to do? I don't even want it to be a show. I want to cut off Twitter and just wait for all the 6 episodes or whatever to release.
Yeah,
and then rent out some a theater and watch it as if it was a movie.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can rent out a theater.
Rent out a theater.
$100.
Okay.
Like to the one down the hill, like the small one, and go there, rent a theater for $100,
right,
to watch all episodes, and you would just go on Twitter, block all the words Kenobi and everything like that.
Right.
I'm so down to do that.
That would be pretty fun. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. See, this is the other thing. We had no internet back then. Like I remember, no word of a lie. This is gonna like blow your mind. When episode 1 was coming out, I was working as a computer consultant, and I was doing a contract for the city of Montreal at the time. Oh, no, not even the city of Montreal. What was I working for? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And had all this time going on, spare time. Yeah, it was city of Montreal. And we went on forums. I was on theforce.net forum. How many of you Star Wars fans remember the Force.net when the Force.net was really good? When it was really cool stuff. That was because it was the only place reporting on this stuff, right? And we were on the forums and and just spending hours and hours. But that was in 1999. That was brand new in 99. Like that's not long.
Force.net 99.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy. So we debate this a lot. See, and this is what I keep saying to you too, right? Star Wars is very unique. That continuation, the history of a singular universe. That's again, I like it when it's a cool story, and shouldn't be just about paying off nostalgia.
I agree, but it's just like, I want to see more Darth Vader. Lucas said,
you want to see more Darth Vader?
Yeah, to be honest,
then play that Vader Immortal game. That game was incredible.
You want to hear a really hot take real quick?
Yeah.
Vader was never that cool because the technology was not there at the time.
I have failed you, Cameron.
No,
I have failed you.
But think about it. Technology-wise, Vader was not at his fullest potential back in 1970s.
Sure. Oh, for sure.
That's all I'm saying. He was super cool.
But just his presence, like when he walked in with all the stormtroopers behind it, you just knew. As a little kid in 1977, you just knew.
But now they have the technology to show it.
And again,
what they did in Rogue One?
Yes.
That might be the coolest Darth Vader scene
That scene was amazing.
As far as his technical ability, that's the greatest technical ability we've ever seen from Darth Vader. I mean, you could argue Anakin Skywalker in some of the final fight scenes, but you know what I mean? Like, as far as Vader goes and showing off some saber skills.
And that was the only part of that movie I liked.
There was that, and then, Vader again at the castle.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
Yeah, the Darth Vader scenes, anything with Vader, that for me, that's all I watched from Rogue One. I just watched those scenes again. Yeah. So that, Don said they barely touched on Vader during the sequels, other than destroying his helmet. That's one of the many reasons most people dislike the sequels. Again, they set it up, right? They set all of this stuff up, and they didn't deliver. It's like, I'm going to finish what you started. What? Destroy the Emperor? Rule the galaxy? There were all these things where you didn't quite know what he meant by all of these statements.
Can I just mention something super funny?
Sure, super funny. This is going to be super funny, everybody.
This is his trash can.
This is my trash can.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This is the only Rise of Skywalker product he has in this entire household, and it's his trash can. I genuinely did not notice this.
Because
did you do this deliberately?
Yes, this was totally deliberate.
This is hate right here. Hate in its purest form. Trash can. Literal trash can. Can you believe that?
That was the popcorn. So when we went to see Rise of Skywalker, because I'm a collector, so I got the stupid collector popcorn and the stupid mug.
Wow.
and I love the movie so much, I made it into my garbage can here in my geek corner.
Wow, I never noticed that ever. It's not even on screen. It's not even like anyone else can enjoy the joke, but it just exists there.
It just exists right there. So I had to go see episode 1 for a grade in digital imaging class. Hey, there you go.
That sounds like a fun class.
Cool. Weird. Okay, now here is a funny story, Stig. So Weird Al Yankovic spoiled the whole story when episode 1. So when this little guy, he's not so little anymore. He's like 4 inches taller than me now. But he's just slouching when he's sitting this way right now. So, but when he was a baby, no word of a lie, I used to sing that Weird Al Yankovic song to get him to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah. How does this chair go up? Just making myself lean forward now.
It's broken. I don't know. So I used to sing him that song.
My, this year Anakin guy.
Exactly, and it's ingrained into his DNA now from my beautiful singing voice. So
that's right.
Hey there, Soul Assassins. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. Forums. What were forums? It was when we had to go and we had to type. We couldn't just watch YouTube videos. We actually had to go and type all of this stuff.
I was big into Pokemon forums back in the late 2000s. That was my era of forums.
Yeah, see, Vader was beyond cool. He was menacing. You just had to stand there.
Yeah, true.
There you go. Vader's not cool. I'm being encouraged to drop you into the pit.
No, he's cool. I'm just saying you could do him cooler with modern technology. I don't even feel like that should be up for debate. I just feel like any character from any 80s film you could do cooler now.
Right.
Not necessarily
like
technology-wise.
Technology-wise. I'll give you that. Technology-wise.
Story-wise, they had a lot more originality back then. And character-building-wise, debatably they had more originality back then. But tech-wise, it's not a debate. That they could have done cooler if it was a modern property.
Yeah, there we go. So Stig's got a Rise of Skywalker toilet.
Nice.
Oh, God, that's hilarious. How to tell what generation somebody's from? Ask them, what is the first Star Wars? Great point.
Fair question.
Very, very good point.
Valid.
Yeah.
What's the first Star Wars?
New Hope. Well, it's the real one.
I would say the same.
It's the real Star Wars.
If someone asked, I would say New Hope.
I have the one from The Last Jedi, the popcorn, so you've turned that into a garbage pail as well, too.
Hold on to these insanely
valuable. My counter here says 7, so there we go. And then hashtag IRC channel. IRC. You know what that? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I'm an old man. I don't know exactly what that means, Pat. Sorry. So anyway, so you're excited about Star Wars. You're a big anime guy. Well, not a big anime guy, but you like anime. Well, what did you get that just came in the mail today? Grab your Blu-ray over here. So
greatest anime of all time. on Blu-ray.
Okay, what is that?
Samurai Champloo.
Okay, so you just picked it up. You were watching that earlier.
Beautiful.
You were watching that while you were watching that. TV's just right there. This
Yep.
is also my office, so I was working right here. You're watching this anime thing, and I'm like, what's going on? So you haven't seen Star Wars Visions yet?
No, I'm genuinely super excited to check that out. More excited than any of their other animated properties. I'm more excited
Really?
to watch Visions than I was the new season of Clone Wars,
Okay.
to be honest.
Well, you never got into Clone Wars.
Exactly.
So
I never got into any of the animated properties.
Right.
I mean, my favorite animated property is the old Clone Wars
Okay.
animated films. Remember those?
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about those
Yeah.
recently as well. I can't remember who I was chatting about that with. The cartoon, like not the computer animated, the
Yeah.
cartoon Clone Wars. Those were
That was
awesome.
good. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah. But so if you want to watch Star Wars Visions, again, I haven't watched it yet because I just haven't really had a desire to.
Mhm.
But because you like anime, I would watch that with you
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're into that art style and all of that. And then, we can come back here on the channel. And
How new is it?
been out for about 3-4 weeks now.
Okay.
It's still fairly new.
I never even
Yeah, a
heard
couple
about
weeks.
it when it came out, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of showed up. It just kind of showed up. And again,
all
because
for it.
I'm a little, I'm doing this stuff. I'm doing expanded universe stuff these
Yeah.
days, so I haven't really been overly.
What era
interested.
is it? Oh, it's just kind of like
just Japanese anime shorts inspired by Star Wars.
You know what? That could be really cool, though. I'm
Yeah.
all for that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
down
we
to
can
check
definitely
it out.
check that out. Yeah,
Especially considering What If has been really, really good. Marvel What If, and it's got me back into wanting to check out some anime.
Here's this one here. Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Exactly. And what I loved about that so much was General Grievous. General Grievous just mowed everybody down. Like he was unstoppable.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and then that was actually one of my disappointments was episode 3. There was all this build up for
Yeah, that was
General Grievous, and the toys and the build up, and it was just kind of like, he was kind of wishy-washy. I felt.
another hot take.
Yeah.
As far as anyone Sith or like villains go,
Uh-huh.
the prequel trilogy would have been so much better if it was
Okay.
just Maul and Grievous.
Say that again?
The prequel trilogy,
Yes.
as far as villains and Sith go,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been so much better if they focused on
Maul and Grievous. Drop
only
Dooku.
Maul and Grievous, drop Dooku.
Yeah.
For the full 3 movies, keep Darth Maul alive.
Yeah.
All 3 films. Keep
Right.
Grievous alive. At least the first 2 films.
Yeah.
Have Maul be the big bad,
Yeah.
and have Grievous be a general of the army.
Yeah. No,
Focused on the first 2.
I like
That
that
would be a lot
idea
cooler.
too. Like that, you have the Master and the Apprentice. You got the
Yeah.
rule of 2. So you've got Sidious and you've got Maul, and then you've
And
got
then
this
he's just a leader of a general, but
you've
he's
got
awesome
yeah.
still,
So he's your general of your army while they're still kind of fighting in the shadows. And that's where we've talked about again on OG Star Wars channel.
Yeah.
We went through one of the books, Darth Maul Shadowhunter, which was probably one of my favorite books that I've read. Like, so awesome.
Yeah.
Darth Maul hunting all these people down and everything. And hey, thank you so much for watching the live stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. This was another really cool character from the Clone Wars was Ventress as well.
She was the
Like, again,
Inquisitor?
they didn't call them Inquisitors then. It was just another kind of Sith apprentice.
Was she
Kind
bald?
of- exactly. Shaved head, yeah.
Was she the villain in the film?
In
No, in like the
the
first
Clone
season,
Wars
right?
in the Clone Wars movie.
Yeah.
Was she in the Clone Wars animated movie?
She was in the animation somewhere. I don't know.
Well,
if
I know she was in the
movie.
series. I'm just trying to remember if she was in the movie.
It
or
was
not.
definitely
I think
either in the movie
she
or the
was.
first season because
Yeah.
I was still a
she
kid
was,
in knowledge
Night
of
Witch.
what was
That's
going on.
right. Yeah. And they
Mhm.
were really cool. So
Yeah.
so it's things like that. And so with Visions, this is something that you're excited about.
Vision,
Star Wars Visions, the anime.
awesome,
I check that out.
and especially because a lot of animated stuff lately with What If has me wanting to catch up on these other Disney animated projects.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because What If has been incredible. I know it's not Star Wars.
We can switch over to What If you want to talk about that for a bit.
What If is awesome.
What If is awesome.
So cool.
It is good.
We're not going to talk spoilers because it just came out today.
Yeah, we just finished watching it right before dinner.
But the newest episode is so meta. Like, if you can watch it.
Okay, can I ask you an old man question?
Yeah.
What does meta mean?
Meta is so essentially meta is like when it's like bigger than what it is. Like meta, like I wonder if I could grab an actual definition of meta.
Okay, you don't need to. That's okay.
No, I got you.
You and your sister say it a lot, and I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you're making fun of me.
So, meta means about the thing itself. It's seeing the thing from a higher perspective instead of from within the thing.
Okay.
Like being self-aware. That's meta.
Meta. Okay. And so what if is meta, people?
It's meta. And I am so excited to see where this show goes. I don't know how many episodes are left.
Right.
But the episode today was definitely in my top 3.
This one and the evil Doctor Strange one were so good.
That evil Doctor Strange episode was the best thing I've seen from Marvel since Endgame.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
Best thing I've seen from Marvel since Endgame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that could have been the Doctor Strange movie.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't really like the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, it was
that
fine.
What If made me, like, love Doctor Strange.
Right.
And I don't even love Doctor Strange. It was that good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. And so what do you think they're going to do with this? With this What If, like, because originally it looked like it was all just these independent standalone stories, What If, and all these multiverse.
Yeah, things.
But again, without being too spoiler,
it
crossed over stuff, and then actually ended with a cliffhanger, like it's like a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly where they're gonna go. There's a lot of places that they could go because when you're touching anything multiverse,
right,
it's extremely up in the air.
Yeah.
What would be crazy is if it anyways, I can't get too much into it because no matter what I say is going to result in what's kind of
we don't want to spoil it
through the show.
Yeah, right.
But could you imagine if they're like going through different worlds and you end up in like some live action worlds and stuff like that? Could you imagine seeing that and them doing like mixed media and stuff like that?
Right.
That'd be crazy.
Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
Part animated, part real life.
Animated, part real life. Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
Could you imagine? No, that's not what I mean. But I'm like, the cartoon characters. I mean, hey, what's CGI? Animated in real life.
That's it. You could do it. Yeah.
So What If? Really awesome right now.
Cool.
And I'm excited to see where that goes.
Sounds good. So when you joined me on the channel here before, we talk, Star Wars stuff occasionally. We talk some Marvel stuff occasionally, and you're big into music.
Yeah.
So this has been one of the things that you've been doing with me, bringing me into your love of music.
Sure.
Right. And so, particularly like hip hop and your genre of music that you're into.
Yeah.
And so we've done some videos about that. So is there anything upcoming in the music world that we're going to be talking about at some point?
We're going to do a reaction once Kendrick Lamar releases an album.
Okay.
Which rumor had it was maybe coming sometime in October.
Right.
You haven't heard much from Kendrick Lamar, but something that you would know that connects.
Okay.
That would connect to kind of your world as well.
Yeah.
He did the soundtrack. He curated the soundtrack and did the soundtrack for the Black Panther film.
Oh, okay.
So there's a connection there to kind of your world as well. But he hasn't released music since 2017, and he just recently came out of hiding.
Okay.
And it's kind of teasing some music, which would, again, blow up the internet just like Kanye did.
just like Don Drake did. Yeah.
Because he's like one of those big 3 when it comes to...
Okay.
If that happens, this is easily the best year of music since like...
2019?
No, since like 2016 or
2016,
prior.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would just be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, and what we should be doing, I've noticed another channel, I want to give them a shout out, but I don't remember what they're called. But it's another father and son who have been killing it on the music reactions lately.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
Videos are doing extremely well.
Yeah.
super good dynamic duo there, and they're just reacting to older stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like big Kanye West releases, big
Right.
just different genres and stuff like that, and they're killing it.
Yeah. Well, we got a bunch of comments, and we got to go back and look at those. So some people had made some recommendations for us to comment on and to review, and
absolutely.
so we'll go through that. And then one of the things I'd actually like to do is take you through some old music.
Yeah.
As well too.
Awesome.
So some of people that are in the chat that are part of my generation, send me a message on some of your favorite albums.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the young guy to listen to some of our music as well.
Absolutely.
So one of the things I actually thought of, I was trying to find it on Spotify, but it's actually not on Spotify. I have the vinyl somewhere. It's in a storage box somewhere. It's the vinyl from the Howard the Duck soundtrack. Okay. Now, the music was written by a guy named Thomas Dolby. And so he was a guy like in the 80s and 90s. I think he was like a British, not like a pop synthesizer kind of vibe music thing. One of my favorite albums from him was an album called Aliens Ate My Buick. And which I think I still have on audio cassette somewhere again in storage.
Ate My Buick.
Yeah, Aliens Ate My Buick by Thomas Dolby. And it's so campy, but it's so good. Yes, exactly. So here we go. We got She Blinded Me with Science. So there we go. There. My generation, we just rose up here.
There you go. Congratulations. That is what Twist and the New Trend commonly do, react to older music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
very cool.
There's opportunities there too. It doesn't have to be just what's new. But other than that, we're kind of reaching the quiet part.
Not a lot of music coming out.
Goes the year,
right?
At least for announced music, you never know.
Right.
There are some artists that if they do drop music, I'd be so down to do videos.
Okay.
Hey,
thank you so much, Second Stream Marvel. Thank you so much, Trinity, and so appreciate you. That is very kind. This guy's like a comic book channel.
Yeah,
his channel is awesome. His live stream's awesome. He's also like this fitness gut nut. And dude, the accident and your recovery, I was praying for you when I saw those pictures of your accident, and so I really hope you're doing well and feeling better. So,
and I really like your logo.
Yeah. It's nice. His channel is great. He's got a great channel. Like one of these days, I got to actually message you and find out about more independent comics because I'm like giving up on the mainstream comic books. Like that, like Superman, I'm done. Like I've been collecting Superman comics since 1987, and it's just gotten so bad. I just can't handle it anymore. Mm-hmm. So I'm giving it 2 more issues.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Marvel and DC comics. I'm just done, but I love reading comic books. So. And I like it to be under rated 14 or lower because I'm a softie that way too. So it's hard to find independent comics that aren't all rated R or rated M. So gotta figure that out. Yeah, exactly. Howard the Duck. So it was a killer soundtrack.
I haven't seen Howard the Duck.
It was a terrible movie. It was produced by George Lucas.
Oh, really?
It was.
So he can fail.
He had quite a few duds.
Yeah,
quite a few duds.
Some would argue the prequels.
Yeah, some would argue that.
Transformers, the movie soundtrack.
Oh, Transformers, the movie. That was. You've never seen this. That's another animated movie back in the day. I mean, the movie's like 40 years old, so you can spoil it. But, when Optimus Prime died.
Oh, yeah, he died.
All us kids were like, what? All of us young adults were like, what?
I think I saw, remember that show, The Goldbergs?
Yes.
I think I saw an episode where the Adam kid in that show was like,
bawling his eyes out
because
the generation was devastated.
That was the first for real Thanos type moment where it's like the movie ends in a bad way.
Right.
You're just like, what?
Exactly.
Donda.
Exactly.
Donda.
Yeah, we had fun when we were listening to that. We were listening to that in our car, and I was like, what is going on? And then we've heard different stories that it was the heartbeat of his mom, and then other people saying, no, that's not true. That's just a rumor. And other people like, no, it is. So I kind of appreciated that debate going on back and forth on our channel, kind of discussing that and figuring that out. So, yeah. So what else is coming out soon these days? We got some new movies.
Yeah.
COVID-19 here in Canada, when it comes to movie theaters, has sucked. Because our movie theaters have been pretty much closed for a year and a half. They've opened up sporadically, and thankfully they're open up again. So my wife and I, we finally went to go see a movie a couple of weeks ago. We saw Free Guy, which I loved. I loved Free Guy.
I need to see that one.
And now, 3 weeks later, it's available on Disney Plus now today.
I know,
We just saw it on
crazy.
Disney Plus today. So I just saw this movie 3 weeks ago in the theater.
We have to watch Black Widow as well, because that
in a year and a half. In a year and a half, I have seen 3 movies in the movie theater. Really? At the beginning of the pandemic, when they re-released The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
So we all went to, the 4 of us as a family, The Empire Strikes Back.
I didn't see it.
You didn't come with us?
Nope.
It was just Mom and Samantha?
I don't remember why.
Of course you did.
I definitely didn't.
Okay, you definitely didn't. Well, you missed it because it was awesome.
Yeah, that would have been.
It was amazing to see that movie in the big screen again.
Yeah.
And then we didn't see another movie in the theater until A Silent Place 2.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place 2.
Awesome movie.
Which I love.
That one was worth the wait.
Thanks so much, Pat. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, big time worth the wait on that one.
Love that movie. And then Free Guy. 3 movies in a year.
No, we saw Shang-Chi.
Oh, and Shang-Chi. 4 movies.
Yeah.
4 movies in 18 months. And we're a movie family.
Free Guy pretty well back to back.
I did, a weekend apart.
Like
the same weekend,
I think.
It was
just the 2.
Yeah. We saw them on the same weekend. So, like, we're a movie family. So
it's Venom tomorrow.
Venom comes out. I actually just rewatched the first Venom. We were just watching it the other day. It wasn't as bad as I remembered.
It was worse than I remembered.
Okay. The ending's terrible.
The ending is so bad.
Because I don't like it. Too much CGI. You can't make out what's going on. It reminded me of the ending of Black Panther. I didn't like the ending of Black Panther either.
Worse than the ending of Black Panther. But I did hear something. I was watching a shout-out Corridor Crew. Not that they need a shout-out from us. They're like a huge VFX channel.
Well, yeah, because, my channel, like, it's going to make people now.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, you're monetized, man.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Changing the game. Yeah, but those guys are awesome. They do a lot of, like, digital artists react and stuff like that.
Okay.
Apparently, they did a reaction to the Black Panther end scene. Apparently, they had to rush that and fast track and get it done within 2 months.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
That final scene.
Yeah,
which normally just takes a lot longer.
It looked rushed.
But Venom was worse.
Yeah. So Venom 2 is coming out. High hopes for that?
Bottom of the barrel, nothing.
Bottom of the barrel, nothing. So no hopes for that. Me neither. I'm not expecting anything from
Even with it being Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
He's a very good actor.
But
a little creepy.
The writing seems... maybe not just the writing, but the portrayal of the character itself just seems really whack.
Yeah. Well, it's the whole anti-hero... Good cop, bad cop.
It's like, okay, it's a bad guy fighting a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, we can only eat the bad people. So it's like...
I don't like how goofy they made Venom. I know he's kind of a goofy character in comics and that kind of stuff, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
They made him a goofball, man.
So there's that. So that comes out tomorrow.
With no motivation.
Right.
Venom has no motivation.
Well, and doing Venom without Spider-Man is just weird.
Yeah.
So it kind of doesn't fit well.
And then I guess we have Bond.
James Bond.
Does that come out tomorrow as well?
I think so. Or next week?
That one might be next week.
What is it called again? No Time to Die?
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Now, I like Daniel Craig as James Bond.
You know what I've never seen?
Really liked all of the James Bonds that have come
I never
out
saw
now.
Casino Royale.
Oh, that's the best one.
That's the best one, and I've never seen it.
Oh, guess what we're watching tonight?
We might have to watch that tonight, genuinely. Because I was really wanting to watch it. I saw, what's the one, Skyfall?
Yes.
And there was the one after that
Quantum of Solace.
No, there was another one. With Daniel Craig, Quantum of Solace was one with Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you keep
correct me if I'm wrong.
What is it again? Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
James Bond Craig.
Yeah. We got to go to Google. Almighty Google will correct us here.
Yeah, that was it. Spectre. Casino Royale. Skyfall. There was one, Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
When was that? Was that the first one or second one?
I thought it was the second. Because the first one was... checking them in order
here. Yes. Casino Royale, then Quantum of Solace, then Skyfall, then Spectre, then No Time to Die.
Right.
I definitely saw Skyfall.
Yeah.
And maybe saw Spectre.
Yeah, I've seen all of them, and I loved all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which. I think the Casino Royale is the one I like the most.
Yeah, that's apparently the best one, but I never saw it.
Yeah, so again, looking forward to this. I mean, there's a whole bunch of rumors going out of how they're ruining it, and we were kind of joking about this here. Let me just share my screen here. So we were joking about this picture here that people have been complaining about all day on the internet here. James Bond riding the back of a Vespa. So, and you're like, what are people complaining about?
It's such a silly complaint, in my opinion.
Sure, yes.
It's just, I don't know why people get so mad about this kind of stuff.
Because everyone's just so afraid of like everything turning woke and then them tearing down existing characters and things like that. And there were rumors that this lady was actually taking over and she was going to be the new James Bond. And so people just get all freaked out about this stuff. I'm sitting there going, I'm looking at this Vespa going, I think this bad boy is loaded up. I think it's got weapons coming out the yin yang on this thing. And ultimately, when I look at this picture, I think he's hitting on her.
I see this as, even if not I see this as his vehicle just crashed and he needs to get somewhere.
But
I don't know.
I think he's checking her out. I think he's putting the moves on. So that just seems very James Bondy to me.
Even if he wasn't, I don't think it's really a big deal. But people like to make big deals.
Exactly. So that movie's coming out. Look forward to seeing that. And then apart from that, again, there's just doesn't seem to be a whole lot.
Dune is coming.
Dune's coming. That's looking great. Dune is your grandfather's favorite book.
Really?
Grandpa Presso has been trying to get me to read Dune for my entire life.
Yeah.
And I've never read it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I should honor your grandfather and read Dune before we go see the movie.
Dune's coming. Spider-Man, Eternals. Those are both coming. And what I'm trying to encourage, we need to go see opening nights of films and then do videos for the channel.
For sure. I'm totally down with that. Have you seen someone made a trailer, like a TV spot for Spider-Man No Way Home and dropped Andrew Garfield in the edit?
No.
And it's really well done. Good. The guy who edited this, I'd have to find it again, did a great job of editing it.
No, I never saw
it. It fooled me.
Oh,
it fooled me. I grabbed my cell phone. I was going to start recording a video and upload it. Like I hook, line, and sinker.
That's so funny.
I bought it. I totally bought
That's
it.
Hilarious.
I thought it was real. So anyway, so that's some movies that are coming up that we're hopefully going to talk about. And anyways, we've been rambling on for almost an hour now. We wanted to try to just keep this as a short celebration, really as a thank you for helping the channel get to this spot. I've actually had this YouTube channel for 15 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you scroll back and you look at all the old videos
still there of like Battle of Boringness and stuff.
No, I hid some of those ones that you wanted me to hide, like in like your Pokemon movies.
No, but that would still, you can put those back up.
I'll unhide those. But there's like little videos of like you helped me do sound tests at the church. He's a little kid. He's like 4 or 5 years old.
The earliest stuff from me would probably be 10 years old because we were here at our current church.
Yes. The oldest videos that I've got on here of you.
See, it is public. Battle of Boringness is up.
Oh, is it on here?
My top 10 favorite Pokemon cards.
Yeah, the Pokemon cards were on here.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, from August 25th, 2011. So if you want to go check that out, just scroll way back. Yeah. In there, you'll see little wee Cameron helping me do a sound test here.
Funny.
Yeah.
200 views on Battle of Boringness, man.
The Pokemon movie, The Battle of Boringness. It's little Samantha,
watch
little
Pokemon Pokemon the mini movie Battle of Boringness.
Here you go. Let me put the link here in the chat.
1,000 views.
Let's get this Pokemon movie here that Cameron and Samantha did 10 years ago.
Sam and I should refilm that.
Yeah, and you know what? Probably now with all the YouTube guidelines have changed now with children and things like that. I'm probably going to get flagged and demonetized because of that, because I've got my kids on that video. So I better go check that out. Make sure it's okay.
It's good.
And again, really appreciate the super chats. Thank you so much. It blows my mind. So generous.
And just thank you for commenting.
And comment,
thank you for just joining the stream if you didn't say anything.
Exactly. Just watching, being a part of the channel really means a lot. And again, thank you for the new members who joined the channel. And give my membership intro a check. Check that out and see if this is something that could be a blessing to you in your journey. And if it's not something that would directly bless you, well, maybe you still want to be a channel member so that you can then in turn be a blessing to someone else. So, hey, Lady Toriel, good to see you here. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. And so thanks again, everyone, for your encouragement, for your support, and just for having a lot of fun. Because the world I find that we live in today, it's really easy to be toxic. It's really easy to be critical and negative. And I have just found such a great, warm, fun community here on YouTube. And so I appreciate each and every one of you. And when I say it at the end of my videos, I say it means the world to me. Oh my goodness. Thank you very, very much for becoming a member. I so appreciate that. When I say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you. I really do. I really mean it. This channel has brought a lot of joy, especially over the last 18 months. I've had a lot of fun meeting a lot of new friends and just geeking out and hanging out and learning and growing together. So I want to continue doing that. We're bringing this young guy back whenever his school schedule and his grown-up man job that he has now working for the Canadian government. So, my kids are adults now. It's so weird. It's awesome. I love watching that. So we'll sign off now. So again, thank you so much, everyone.
And I'll be the one to say it. Venom review coming soon.
Oh,
super soon.
Super soon.
We got Venom 2.
Venom 2 review coming soon.
We gotta do that, man.
Okay, so maybe we'll see what
in theaters tomorrow.
Well, we'll see if your mom wants to go see that movie. Your mom does not want to see that movie. So
good one.
Yeah. But anyways, God bless you. And again, we will talk to all of you real soon.
Thanks again, everyone.
God bless you.